Hello, this is Ben119 and welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be carrying on with my Pikmin 3 Deluxe 100% walkthrough. So we're up to day 10 and we're going to be going back to the Garden of Hope because we are trying to find Olimar so we can get all our juice back. Because last episode, if you missed it, we lost all our juice. That sucked. And also there are 17 fruits in this area and we've only got 10. So we need to get the last 7 fruits while we're here. And I'm going to be showing off the 3 cave drawings, so it may sound like there's a ridiculous amount of stuff to do, but we got plenty of time. Oh nice, it's raining as well, that's cool. Everything will look better in the rain, this whole day will look amazing while it's raining. Oh yeah, fun fact about this area, this is very off topic, but this is the only area in the game that doesn't have bomb rocks. Every other area in this game has got bomb rocks, this area has not got bomb rocks though, it's really weird. I don't know why. I can't really think of any good reason for there being no bomb rocks, but okay. I'm just going to spice these up because we've got plenty of sprays. We can always get a few more sprays on the next few days for the final area if we need more, but I doubt we'll need more. Let's get this data file. So for this puzzle here, we built this platform last episode and we need to get all our captains. So before we do the main puzzle, we're going to head across to this little platform to the side. So you want to throw a captain across and throw at least 3 wings. I'd say 3 to 5. And throw them on this thing here. So underneath that thing there is a fruit. So if you're going for all the fruits 100%, that is important to get. And they will start carrying it back across in a minute. Obviously use wings, because wings are the only one that can pull out those flower things. Plus they can obviously carry it across the water. Oh yeah, there was another pink thing back there. I think it was just a blue pellet. I could have got that the day before, but I forgot it was there, to be honest. So we're going to throw our Pikmin across here. And this is the main area we are aiming to get to. And you may have spotted something, but there's a crab. So this is why I only threw the rocks across straight away, so I could get rid of the crab safely. And there we go, broken his claw, and he's pretty much defenseless now, so you just throw your Pikmin at him and he's dead. Now, in the original Pikmin 3, I remember the crabs being much harder for some reason. They have way more health, and I swear they are just harder. They grab your Pikmin more. Like, I swear they've toned the crabs down in this game by a lot, because they were actually pretty hard in the original. But there we go, we're going to break this crystal. We're just going to throw a few on here, because there's bridge pieces here. And if you remember back to day 3 in the Tropical Wilds, there was a case where you get bridge pieces from a dirt mound, and this is what we're going to be doing right now, because you get bridge pieces from this dirt mound. Now, something stupid is even if you swarm the wings like this, they don't go across to the captain, so you have to throw them all manually. What you could do is you could go in the water and disband them, then whistle them, but that doesn't always work first time, and sometimes they get stuck on an invisible wall. I think the invisible wall is there so you can't cheat. Even though there is ways of getting to this area really, there's quite a few ways, I'm not going to name them right now. But if I make a video on the speedrun for this game, then I will talk about it a bit. Talking of speedrunning, the speedrun for this game is very interesting. The all fruits category and the any percent category are both quicker than the original, because of a few new tricks that have been found, and I think the game might have faster load times. I'm not sure if the load times are faster, but if you're interested in that, definitely check out Ice Cube and Jayhawk, because they're the 2 top runners for this game at the moment. And the world records for all fruits and any percent are just bouncing between both of them. And I'm not going to even say who has the world record, because by the time I've uploaded this video, the other one will probably have the world record. But yeah, that's pretty cool. So we're just going to finish this bridge, and once this bridge is finished, we're going to carry on. Oh yeah, when I killed that crab there was a fruit inside him, I forgot to say. It's one of those black fruits, I forget what they're called. The one that blends in. The one that blends in, what a weird name to call it. It's just, it looks a bit like a rock though, doesn't it? But look at the rocks and look at that. It kind of blends in, right? So we got 97 out of 100. The only reason why we're missing 3 is because the 3 we're missing are the ones that were carrying fruit. And we are at, spoiler alert, the 5th boss. This is a boss. So I'm going to get these data files first. This is a kind of case where data files can spoil a boss, but I don't know, you just spoil it a bit. Some of them are actually just journal entries. If you look to the right, there is an Easter egg from Pikmin 2. I will explain that after this boss fight. But you see a ship there, it's an Easter egg to Pikmin 2. Pretty cool. We're just going to use Charlie for this, we're going to go in the water. Now, I think what you're meant to do is you're meant to bring blue Pikmin to this fight, but whenever I do that, I just lose loads of blues, so I like to take rocks and wings, and I'll show you why in a minute. So, let's break this crystal. I wonder what's underneath it. So this is one of my favourite bosses in the whole series. It's definitely one of the best looking bosses, especially in this raining weather. I was really lucky to get a rainy day today, because this whole boss looks 1,000 times better in the rain, with all the effects. Like, I'm still blown away by the way this boss looks, even today. I know it's 2020 and graphics are great. New PlayStation and Xbox are out pretty soon. They're probably out by now, by the time I've finished this, but still, like, this still looks amazing. So what you have to do is you have to target one of his legs with your Pikmin, and once you hit that leg enough, he falls down, and then what you do is you throw a load of rocks onto him, and he gets back up even stronger. And just listen to this. Yeah, he's pretty scary, so we're gonna run away for now. And we're not running away from him, we're gonna come back and kill him in a minute, but I'm just gonna leave my rocks over here because we don't need the rocks and they'll kind of be in the way. It's just better if we just take the wings and one captain, because I don't like it when the Pikmin go everywhere, because we have more chance of losing Pikmin. There we go, let's just carry this fruit back. I'm just gonna go here back to base, nice and calm. We're gonna head back through the loading zone with all our wings, and we might as well spice them all up. Here he is, going mental. Let's spice them up. Let's swarm his leg. There we go, he's already been knocked down. That was pretty quick. So the best way to kill him is get a bunch of wings, get like 60 to 70 or whatever, the amount I've got. Wait until his tongue reaches about there and just swarm. And if you're playing on normal mode, he should easily die from that. That's how easy he is. What you're meant to do is, I think you're supposed to avoid the tongue and run around and throw Pikmin on him and then shake them off before he shakes them off. Because what you're supposed to do is you're supposed to do a bit of damage to him, and then what he does is he shakes all of them off and he like flips over, so everyone slides off him and falls in the water, and then you have to do another phase, but that's called a one cycle basically. If you've never heard of a one cycle before, it's when you kill a boss in one cycle, and it's usually a term that's used in speedrunning, but I'm gonna use it now anyway. So here we go, let's get Captain Olimar, and I'm sick of lying to you. That's not Olimar, that's Louis. That is actually not Olimar, it's Louis. So that ship there is from Pikmin 2, and Olimar and Louis come to this planet in Pikmin 2, and it's the same ship that Louis was trying to escape in with our juice. So he must have got eaten by this thing here, but if he hadn't got eaten he would have escaped with all our juice. And we probably would have never found Olimar, and we'd probably still here right now, dying. Like, I don't get why they came here, because even though there is a lot of fruit, and even by the end of this series we'll have so much fruit, like, it won't be enough to feed the entire planet, let's be real. It's barely enough to feed all of them. Like, it's only going to last them a few months, if that, because there's going to be a massive population. They could grow more, I think that's the whole point, that they can grow all the seeds on their planet, and then you can like farm all the fruit. It'd be cool if you could do that in the regular story mode anyway. Why can't they farm fruit in this? I don't know. But we're going to go back to that puzzle now. That puzzle I was on about that we were going to do today. We've got plenty of time, as you can see. That boss we're only a third of the way through the day. We've got 2/3 of the day left, so we're completely fine for time. We've just got to get these fruits, and there's a few more fruits we can get. So to get to this bit here, you'll see there is a lime at the top. So what you want to do is just weigh down the scale so Brittany gets lifted up, and throw your Pikmin onto the lime, and they will start to carry it back. Oh yeah, by the way, when I killed that boss as well, there was a massive fruit that dropped, and it weighs 20 and it gives you 3 juices. It is the second biggest fruit in the game as well. Just fun fact. So that was a pretty easy fruit, but there's another fruit we can get to now. And this one is a little bit harder to figure out, plus we need more Pikmin. We need all 3 captains to get to this. You can get the other one with just 2 captains, but we need all 3 captains for this. Plus you pretty much need yellows. So the way you get this, just watch carefully, throw 2 captains onto this scale here, go over to the other scale, weigh it down so they get lifted up, throw a captain onto the platform in the middle, then you want to go over here, whistle your Pikmin, play as the other captain, and he's got his Pikmin with him. So I've got 20 with me. Now to get to the fruit at the top, it weighs 10, so we just need 10 Pikmin on the scale on the right. Oh yeah, this is just Louis getting back. I'll carry on explaining the puzzle now, but with the other 2 scales, number 1, the left one can only be activated from high up, and 2, the scale on the right weighs more than the scale on the left. So we have to kind of balance it out in a really weird way. But it's not too hard to figure out. I figured it out when I first played it. It's a pretty good puzzle actually. I wish there was more of these scale puzzles in the game. But yeah, that's cool. Oh yeah, we got the rubber ducky back as well. I didn't mention that, even though it adds nothing to the game. It's just a nice little detail. We're gonna throw 10 Pikmin on here. Make sure to throw your other captain on here. This is why we need 3 captains, because we wouldn't really be able to do this with 2. So make sure your Pikmin are with you. Make sure none of them fall off. And now throw the rest of your Pikmin up to Charlie. You'll need in total for this puzzle about like 35 Pikmin to do this one. I'd bring 40 with you like I did. So weigh this whole scale down and it'll lift you up on this side. And then you want to get this fruit, but we're not quite done yet because we want to get to that secret memo. So to get to this secret memo, just jump down, whistle one of your captains, it doesn't matter who. You can whistle Charlie off that part now if you've got the fruit. I'm just throwing my other captain to the side because I'm going to use go here to get to a cave drawing. So I'll show off the cave drawings in a bit, but before I do, I'm going to throw a captain onto this scale here. And make sure all the Pikmin are still on the scale. And while you're on the scale, start throwing all the Pikmin. And what should happen is you should get lifted up into this data file. And that's because this scale is lighter than the scale on the right. The scale on the right, I'm not sure if you noticed, but there's things weighing it down already on the string. There's like little weights, as you can see. So that one's heavier. Cool little detail. It threw me off when I first played it because I wasn't expecting the other one to be heavier. It confused me a little bit, but I know why now, because the other ones are equal. Pretty cool scale puzzle. I like how it uses both parts of the area. I like how you can only access the second part of the puzzle later on. I just decided to do both of them now, but it's cool. So we're going to get more Pikmin. So we need a few blues because we're going to be getting a few fruits that we opened up a bridge last time, but we didn't really do much over there. But now we're going to complete the area back there, because we need to get the rest of the fruits. But before we do that, we're just going to pluck all these Pikmin, and we're going to start to head there right now. I'm going to be showing off the cave drawings as well, because there's 3 in each level, and there's 5 levels, so there's 15 in total. There's 2 achievements as well that come with getting all the cave drawings, so if you want 100% the game, you pretty much need to get all the cave drawings. So yeah, I'll just show you the locations of them in a minute. But it's quite interesting actually. You have to use the camera to take pictures of them, and the camera has different settings. It's pretty cool. So we go. Now the annoying thing is you can't really move about with the camera. You just have to stand exactly where it is, then take the picture. It's pretty cool. It's quite interesting actually, because in real life I've been getting into photography this year. It's pretty cool. I don't really talk much about my real life because I'm deciding just to talk about games on this channel. But if you want me to talk about more real life stuff, I might do in the future. I might do it on this channel, I might not. I'm not sure though. I won't go into too much detail on personal things, but you know, I might talk a little bit about things I like to do other than gaming. But we'll see. I'm not going to talk about it too much during this series, but I'm just saying that I've got a bit into photography. I've bought a good camera this year because I find it interesting, and this game just reminded me a bit of it because there's a camera in this game and it has different settings on the camera in this game. But there we go, we can get to this fruit here, and this is why it's important to bring wings with you. So you can lift up this thing because it has a fruit inside it. You may have seen these in Twilight River. Remember when there was all those bulbs underneath one? That was why. You'll remember it. But there was a fruit under that one, so it's important you get that. And plus, it was important we got blues with us so we could get that orange as well. And we're going to carry that back with blues like we did. And this is a cave drawing that I'm trying to look at now, but the only thing I don't like about this cave drawing is it's really weird to see because the water makes it really unclear, but I'm going to zoom in on it from here. I'm just taking a quick picture, not a very good picture to be honest. I'm going to try and get a bit closer actually, but it's basically under this bridge. It's pretty out of the way, and it took me a little while to find this one at first. I'll just try standing here. Yeah, that's about as good as I'm gonna try and get it. I could probably get a better picture, but I can't be bothered right now. I'm just focused on showing you the next cave drawing and getting this fruit back. So this final one here, you want to go to where the blue onion originally was. Go inside this area here and look up, and you will see a rock Pikmin on the side. It's pretty cool, pretty nice. So that's all the cave drawings for this area. It's pretty cool. In the tropical wilds, I've already got one of them on day 1. So if you don't know where that is, just watch my day 1 episode, because you'll get to see where the first cave drawing was. But when I go back to each area as well as cleaning up all the fruits, I will show off all the cave drawings, so then you know where they are. So we got all the fruits back, we got all our Pikmin with us, so we're going to end the day. So this area is 100% complete. We're not going to go back here ever, because we've got everything. Actually, that's a little bit of a lie. In the bonus episode, I'm going to go back to this day maybe, just to show off one thing. But other than that, I'm not going to go back there. Still deathless at the moment. We're 10 days in, 5 days left. Still deathless. This is actually looking pretty realistic. Doing a deathless run, I actually think I could do this. It'll be a pretty good achievement to do it. One of my achievements that I want to try and achieve one day is to do a 10-day run with all the upgrades, all the data files. I want to do 100% 10-day run with no deaths, and just getting everything as well. Not just all the fruits, but getting all the data files and everything else. I think that'd be a really good challenge. I think it'd be really hard though, and I want it to be glitchless as well, because glitches break the game. And I like breaking the game. It's fun. It's got its place, but at the same time, I like playing the game the way it's intended as well, because it's such a good game. Let's just finish juicing these fruits. That's a new fruit, by the way. We got all the fruits in this area. And yeah, we got all our juice back as well. I didn't mention that, but we got all our juices back, if you're wondering why we have so many. At first, when we got the juice back, when I played this game for the very first time, I didn't notice that we got the juice back. I just saw that the fruit we got from the big boss was worth so many juices that we had, like, the amount we had. I think I had like 50 or something like that, 50 or 40 juices like we have now. My very first playthrough. It was just ridiculous. I just thought I had a ridiculous amount of juice from one fruit, but it was not that. It was just getting all the juice back. There we go, we got nearly all the fruits. We're missing just a few. I'm not sure how many we're missing. I think we have 51 in total after this. So we're just going to clean up the other areas. I think we got 25 types. I know that. There's 30 types, so we're only missing 5 types, which is pretty cool. We'll see them in the next few days. And on the bonus episode, which will be after day 15, I will be showing off the fruit files, completed data files, completed Piclopedia. I won't read everything in there, but I'll just show you like the generally what it is and what it looks like completed, just so you can see that. So that's pretty cool, and it just feels good to get our juice back. I know there was that much panic before because we had like 7 juices, but we're fine now. So next episode we are going to be heading to the tropical wilds, because we're going to be getting the rest of the fruits in tropical wilds, and we are going to get the rest of the cave drawings. We're just going to 100% tropical wilds next time, and then we're going to 100% distant tundra, then we're going to 100% Twilight River, and then we're going to, on the last 2 Pikmin days, on day 14 we're going to do the final area, and on day 15 we're going to do the final boss. So we got quite a bit to do still, even though we're 2/3 of the way through. Thank you for watching. Leave a like and subscribe if you're new around here. Thank you very much, and goodbye.